which means it's time to talk about some guys that might be winning some awards. Is we're going to start talking about the Heisman hierarchy. So Kelcey's weekly series on where the Heisman race is going. Kelcey, it is officially your turn. Who do we have kicking us off with number 3?
Yeah, number 3, we're going to start with a newcomer to this list. John Mateer not there, so now Fernando Mendoza moves himself into number 3. Now, is he number 3 in the odds? No, he is actually, I believe, the favorite right now, if not second behind Carson Beck, but it depends on which sportsbook you look at. But Fernando Mendoza has been incredible. He is leading the nation in touchdown passes, and he is top 10 in passing yards. Sorry, he's second in touchdown passes. And top 10 in passing yards. And then he's just Indiana, what they're doing right now. Can we continue to look at this team and question whether they're not a quality team or not? Because Cignetti has this team playing quality football time and time and time again. And since Michael Penix was on the field as a quarterback there before he went to Washington, people forget. This Indiana team has been known to make great quarterbacks play happen, whether it's from somebody you expect or not. But Fernando Mendoza right now looks like a potential Heisman Trophy candidate. And for me, that's why he's number 3. And not just me, but every sportsbook out there has him up there, which means next week he doesn't get injured, but he has a poor game this week. He's not going to be on this list. We'll see. But as of right now, he's my number 3 for the Heisman hierarchy.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? He's arguably one of the favorites for the number 1 pick in the draft at this point, too, with the performance he's put on so far. We'll see if it holds, but he's right in that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been impressive. Number 2, though, I am going to stick with somebody I had on my list last week. Marcel Reed stays there. Texas A&M is still Texas A&M. They are still good. Prove me wrong yet. They haven't. This week, going up against, well, you see this towel in the background. You already know it's going up against Auburn, and I honestly am terrified for this, that I'm going to see Marcel Reed running up and down this field. And look, he's proven time and time again that he can be that guy. He's won some big games. He's won some close games. And this team has been tested. That big win in Notre Dame, comeback win in Notre Dame. Utah State team, which is not like a huge win or anything, but when you consider what we all thought Texas A&M was, to win by 20 there is an impressive win. And they beat Texas San Antonio, which, congratulations. That's your opening game. Everybody just getting through opening week is always good. But Marcel Reed has continued to impress. So yeah, I'm gonna keep Marcel Reed up here until proven otherwise. If they lose, though, hey, all right, there's gonna be a newcomer. If he has a great game and they still lose, maybe there's not a newcomer. We'll see. But as of right now, Marcel Reed's number 2.
Yeah, well, now I'm curious who you have at number 1.
Yeah, number 1's not gonna surprise anybody. We just talked about Oregon, Penn State. Dante Moore is my number 1. He's still there until proven otherwise. He still looks to be the most exciting quarterback from the Heisman race, healthy quarterback in the Heisman race. Obviously, this is still week 4, though, so this could change really this week with Penn State. You know, who knows? Drew Aller could have a great game and completely usurp Dante Moore up here. It just feels like with Oregon, they continue to just win, and until you can beat the team, can you really say that their number 1 player is not a Heisman Trophy candidate? I don't think so. So that's why Dante Moore goes up here. At number 1, until proven otherwise, Dante Moore for my Heisman hierarchy.
Can't really argue that. The stats kind of show it as it is. There's not really any running backs or receivers that are tearing apart the league either. So that I think right now, Dante Moore and Fernando Mendoza are 2 mandatories to be in here at 1, 2, or 3. Marcel Reed, you can't really argue with it either. He's had arguably the best moment out of everybody so far as well. Like it's early and there's some interesting spots in it for sure. But I think Dante Moore is definitely the clear favorite, at least in my eyes as well.
Yeah, and look, everybody who's going to complain I don't put Carson Beck up here, tell me why Carson Beck deserves to be up here, and I can have that conversation. But until proven otherwise, his receivers are putting him here. His running backs are putting him in the conversation, but they're not putting him in the top 3. He's not winning these games. He's not doing what Mendoza is doing. He's not doing what Marcel Reed's doing. He's not doing what Dante Moore is doing. Carson Beck is relying a lot on the athleticism and the talent of his other players, and that's why I have not put Carson Beck in this list. I will amend my list to put Carson Beck up here, though, if he proves me wrong. Yet he has not. So, sorry, Sid.
Hey, you know, we got plenty of time left in the season. We'll definitely see what happens. Let us know down in the comments below who your Heisman hierarchies are. Who do you all have in the top 3? Is it the same? Is it different? Or is it the same guys but in different order? Be sure to let us know.